Dit is alweer lekker om kuns te praat hier op Tuinroete se in en om program. Baie welkom by ons. Baie van julle wat ons volg, ken nou al die naam Zane Pretorius. Daai pragtige olifant wat in George op die een hoek opgegaan het, so 'n paar maande terug. Ons het besluit om saam met Zane te kom kuier vandag en 'n bietjie meer uit te vind oor die persoon wat hy is, saam met die kuns. Zane, baie welkom weer by ons. Ons is bly jy kon die tyd maak vir ons vandag.
Thanks for having me.
Waar het jy begin met jou beeldhou? En dan waar het jy besluit dat jou nuts and bolts is going to be the future?
So yeah, I've started sculpting in PE 92, and then did bronze casts, resin casts, cement, clay, mold making, as many different things that you need to do as an artist, paintings, but I needed, you know, every medium has got its own tools that it needs, and sculpting was where I wanted to go. So I learned everything else, the mold making, the castings, trial and error, through many years, and did a bit of welding, but didn't really, something inside me said one day you're going to do it, but I didn't find the style what I wanted to do. Then I saw a picture of a sculpture that was done in nuts, and that was my trigger. I took a cast of Chantal 5 days before she gave birth.
Oh wow, you probably didn't get that done very quickly.
It was just on time, yes.
That was a tricky one. I would have loved to have filmed that. And then
it stayed in my studio for a couple of years, and then I saw this picture and I thought, wow. So I went to the shop and I bought myself a couple of 100 nuts.
Yeah.
Of course, that turned it into a couple of 1,000, and that was the first start. And I'm glad to show what it's going to look like where I am now. So
your story that you told me earlier on as well regarding walking into the building on the corner of Courtney Street. You were in a different career.
yes,
And something just told you to be there and to do the conversation. If you don't mind sharing with our viewers, I thought that was it's just one of those amazing moments. Had to be there, right time, right place. Please share that with us if you don't mind.
yes, opening your mouth at the right time, having that gut feeling. I was in corporate, and I was selling a product to one of the clients in the building, and I asked him to please just, you know, introduce me to the owner of the building. Rika said yes, he would. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the meeting then, but then about 2 hours later, I got a call and they said, you want to do a sculpture? I said yes, and they were like, who told you? And I said, nobody. My gut told me, if I don't open my mouth today, I'm going to lose the opportunity.
Oh, brilliant.
And that was my ticket to start sculpting on my own.
And they had another idea. What did they
Yes.
want first, and how did you get to selling the elephant idea? Because it's a beautiful piece of art. It really
you.
is. How did you convince them
I do a thing called a maquette, which is a miniature sculpture.
to show what it's going to look
Yes.
like if it's when
Yes.
you get it to a big scale?
So they had a design of how it started and where they are and all of that, like an abstract sculpture. But I knew they did elephants, they liked elephants. And I said to Chantal a little while ago that I want to do a elephant. I didn't expect to do a life-size elephant. And I showed them that, and they could actually see it in 3D. It wasn't just a drawing or a painting or a design. I sculpt a miniature, they can look at it and say, right, they like this, they don't like that. What is it going to look like? Then I show them the style that I work in, and that's what sold him. And then, yeah,
What was his
won him
words? Let's do it. It's done.
he said,
Go for it.
I'm sold, let's get it going.
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
no,
But Zane, before we go into your studio, I'd just like to show the viewers maybe your first one.
Love to
Shall we go
start
and
there.
have a look?
Yeah.
Excuse me, madam. Zane, question I see where you went with this. These were all the little holes. You were still focusing on the bolts holes. But the artwork I see in your studio currently, you've changed that technique again. You've already evolved. How much is it different from here to there now?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
It's nice as an artist when you start and you have an idea and how it grows and it matures. I think that I'm on the right path with where I want to go. Yes, there's many artists that have done the same style, but every artist does their own piece.
And you have to find your own unique style.
Correct.
I absolutely love this, and I love the style. It works so well. Shall we go and see the
Yes,
ones
let's
that you're
go and have
busy
a
with currently? That'll be awesome. Thank you. Hoe lank is jy nou al in hierdie ateljeetjie, Zane?
We bought the house back in 97.
Okay, so jy's al lekker spasie. So jy's al 'n hele rukkie daar, want dit is 'n
Yes.
lekker ruimte, né?
Yes.
Dit
Ja.
bietjie vars lug en oggend is so
Exactly.
belangrik want hierdie
Ja.
sang kan warm word.
It gets hot.
Hierdie is 'n yslike stuk ding hierso. Zane, wat het ons hier? Waarmee is jy besig hier?
This is a beautiful commission I had from the Wilderness Arts Festival.
Okay, so that paid off for you.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't sell
congrats.
anything, but I tell you what, the
You
commissions that I got out of it, it was amazing.
Julle hoor dit, nê? Wilderness Art Festival. Awesome, bly
Yes.
om te hoor. En hierdie is een van hoeveel stukke vir die kliënt?
It's actually, we're negotiating 4 pieces.
In die ou se tuin.
Yes.
Ag, wat 'n
Ja.
fantastiese. Is dit alles met wilde diere?
Three animals
Ja.
and a portrait.
Kom ons gaan deur, kan ons so daai ene is die begin van hierdie klein beeldjie wat hier staan.
Yes.
Wow, dit is pragtig. En is hy van hy's
This is
wax,
made out of
né?
wax.
Okay, heerlikheid, maar dit is ongelooflik mooi gekerf, broer.
So it's nice to be able to sell a maquette.
To a client,
Yes, then they can see it in 3D and that they say, there was another ear that went on here.
But you decided
we
against
said, you know
it,
what, they
ja.
look like horns, so we took them off. And yes, that will be it.
Op 'n distansie, hierdie ding is so powerful. Net hierdie ding wat so lê, is
Ja.
pragtig. Daai ding wat nou daar lê, is hierdie stuk van hom, né?
Yes.
Dis jou grootste stuk. Jy begin met die
Yes.
grootste ene. En wat het ons hier? Is hy lyk amper nee, hy's nog nie klaar nie. Jy het nog heel wat om te doen hier, né?
Yes.
Maar hier kan ek nou sien hoe jy maak nou die bolts is nou meer solid.
Yeah, so when I've done the sculpture, I make a mold. You can see the molds on that side there.
Okay.
Then basically I lay the nuts inside and I weld it all closed from the inside. Then I'll take it apart and then I'll build it like a puzzle. And I weld
Jy moet nou al
everything
jou
together.
stukkies dan nou weer aan mekaar sit.
Yes.
Okay.
And then what I do is once I've done that, then I draw with metal. And so as you can see, I put all the texture in. So
Dit is alles met jou welding rods gedoen.
yes,
Wat se tipe welding doen jy hier? Is
So-
dit daar's mos allerlei verskillende flavours.
I use mostly the MIG welder, which is what I draw with.
Dis nou hierdie fyn
Yes,
goedjies wat
yes.
amper lyk asof jy teken.
Correct.
Ek kan nie dink jy weld met daai.
So you can set your welder to have little lines, or you can go deep into the.
airbrush
Yes,
met welding.
it's
Oh,
exact-
sis vir jou.
Ja.
It's awesome.
So as you can see how it's changed from going from
Very much
Chantal's
so.
bust. So I try not to use the grinder as little as possible. So everything that I do is all freehand and natural.
En dan verduidelik die burning. Jy bly praat van we've got to still burn it. Wat is die proses van die burning en hoekom burn jy?
to get color. So what I do is I buff it. I take all the scale off the surface. Then I've got a nice clean canvas, if you want to put it that way. Then I use normal gas, LPG gas. And then as you burn it, so you start getting these metallic colors that come out. They do it with copper, they do it with stainless steel.
Okay,
and
so
it gets-
soos olie op water, hy kry daai
Yes.
funky kleure in.
Yes.
Dis amper perse en bloue.
And if you can control it right, then you can start painting with it, if you want to put it that way.
Baie dankie vir jou tyd vandag, maar ons gaan vir jou kom kuier as jy jou installasie daar in Wildernis begin. Ons kan nie wag nie.
It's an absolute pleasure, and thank you for letting me share a little bit of the artist life.
En vir julle tuis, dankie weer vir die inloer. Hou so aan. Tot 'n volgende keer. Totsiens.